Hello, my gorgeous makeup loving friends. How is it going? I used to do a monthly regular series on my channel about my project pan, but I kind of stopped doing it every month because I figured, oh, it's getting a bit repetitive, showing the same things over and over again. So I decided instead I would kind of have it be like a quarterly thing. So I do it every 3 months. And now's the time to talk about my empties and my project pan. So keep watching. That's what all of this is about. So I figure I'll start it off as I kind of do my face. I always start off with my eyes, and I had been using this NYX HD concealer in the shade CW01. I didn't like it very much as a concealer, but it was okay as an eyeshadow primer. It is all gone now. It's all done. It's kaput. It's finished. Hurrah! So now what I am currently in the process of using is this Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 24. It is really good as an eyeshadow primer to the point that I bought 2 extra ones to use as eyeshadow primers. I hope that it invokes the spirit of Robert Welsh and he'll just turn up, but of course he can't because, lockdown. I don't have any eyeshadows in my project pan because I don't want to pan any of my eyeshadows. I'm very happy with them. Not that any of the stuff that I have I'm not happy with, but I just wouldn't feel okay with just using the same eyeshadow products all the time. It is what it is. So then the next thing is primer. So a face primer. Or actually no, I tell a complete lie. The next thing would actually be mascara. Silly girl. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I've said it before, if you think the mascara is better than sex, you are not doing it right. I have used this up, and even if I hadn't used it up, I wouldn't keep it for much longer because I'd had it open for about 3 months anyway, and I don't like to have these things open for any longer. So I am currently using, thanks to my lovely friend, subscriber on Patreon, Franca, this Lancome Hypnose mascara. It's really good. I'm normally not a big one for mascaras, but I actually quite like this. It actually does something to my lashes, which handy, may have ended up getting some more. So obviously I'm looking to use this up within the next few months, so that is now part of my project pan. The next thing I have then is this dual-ended liner from Urban Decay, and as you can see, the black end is almost gone, and the brown end, look, I can't even close it without the caps meeting, and then the brown end, I still have a little bit of that to go. So I have been steadily making quite a bit of progress on that. It is what it is. Next thing I have then is a primer. I used up all of my Pixie Rose Flash Balm. Yes, it is skincare, but it also works really, really well as primer. So I really liked it as that. In addition to that, I suppose I'll talk a little bit about some of the skincare I've used up. I have used up my Origins Ginseng Ultra Hydrating Energy Boosting Cream. So it's just my moisturizer. Can still smell the orangey smell of it. That lasted me quite a bit. And I also used up my Pixie Collagen and Retinol Serum completely. I like to keep these for if I'm getting say my Meron liquid. Some of you guys may use Duraline, but I like to use that to help drop in a certain amount of that, or if I'm fixing shattered eyeshadows, that it helps me kind of fix the amount of alcoholic spirit or whatever to put into it. So that's quite handy. So what I'm currently on in terms of a primer is I have this Primark or pennies, depending upon what you want to call it, the Prime and Infuse Prep and Perfect water. It's really quite nice. I've been using that quite a bit, but I have also been using my e.l.f. where is it? Poreless Putty Primer. So you can see I've kind of dug into that a fair amount. So that is, the 2 of those are my more recent project panny things. Very technical, I know. Next one then is, I suppose, foundation. And I know it looks like it's still full, but there's nothing left in this. This is the Revolution Matte Base F0.5. I really liked this. I plan on repurchasing it at some point, but I have a lot of foundations I have yet to go through. And the one that I'm currently looking to pan is the Revolution Pro CC Perfecting Foundation, and I have it in the shade F1, which is the lightest shade. As you can see, I'm making a good amount of progress on that. This was gifted to me by my lovely friend Anne-Marie. I hugely appreciate it, and I hugely appreciate you. You are all kinds of wonderful. I like to use the NARS concealer pot in the shade Chantilly. It's really good for kind of covering up spots, and you can see considerable pan. That is going to be gone in the next while, and I love it so much that I have repurchased it. I also have somewhere along here in the depths of what can only be described as a chaotic desk, a green color corrector, and I use that from time to time when I have like redness on my face. That is still being panned. I'm hoping that'll be gone in the next couple of months. Don't know if I will necessarily repurchase them. I'm kind of thinking a decent concealer is all I really need. I have been using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation in the shade Mink as a contour, and I've been making steady progress on that because I have about an inch left. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not very good at contouring, but you can kind of see once I roll it down just how much kind of I've taken off that, so I'm quite happy with that. I also have this e.l.f. concealer. It's the hydrating camo concealer, and it's in the shade Fair Rose. This was gifted to me by my lovely friend Paula Ann, and I just use that, you know, for a little bit of additional contouring, etc. I really like it. There you go. I also have quite a few highlighters that are in the mix. So I am looking to pan this Benefit High Beam. Like, I'm slowly getting there. I really love the Benefit highlighters, and I have two color pops. So one is On the Cusp and the other one is Fire. Fire is a much more warm color, but you can see I've hit significant pan on each of those, but it is taking a decent amount of time to kind of get through them. And I also have the What's Up highlighter. Again, takes a bit of time. I like to put that underneath the foundation sometimes if it's very matte, to kind of give it an extra zhuzh. I also have this Kiehl's Butter Mask for lips. That has been completely used up. Didn't find it fantastic. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. I prefer Laneige, frankly. This wouldn't be one I would necessarily reach for. Then in terms of blushes, again, forgive me, my desk is a complete mess. I have two color pop ones. So we have Prenup and we have Drop of a Hat. Again, you can see significant amount of pan has been hit there, but they're cream products, so it's slow and steady. I have this collection blush. I know it's so old, but I feel like I will be done with this in the next while. I am making very, very steady kind of progress on that, so I'm quite happy. I have this Laura Mercier setting powder. It is completely gone. Completely gone. There is nothing more to be got from this, so I'm feeling really quite happy with myself. That is completely panned. So instead I have like a little Beauty Bakery sample that I want to kind of get through. It's the flower, because I don't use a huge amount of loose powder on my face, so between that and I also have the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder, I'm also kind of going through a bit of that as well. And I have the number 7 powder, which is just in translucent. You can't even see that I've made any sort of a dent in that, but I have been using that fairly consistently. I am still very, very slowly getting through my brow products. I have this Benefit Ka-Brow in the shade 0.5. Haven't hit pan on that yet. But I don't really do much with my brows. I'm very lazy. And then I have the Ready Set Brow. Still, I think I have a decent amount of that left. I can't really tell. So then we're essentially on to the very last bit, which is I don't have any lips, like apart from obviously the lip mask. I'm not really looking to pan any lip products because that kind of annoyed me. I tried to do that at one point and I hated wearing the same colour over and over again. It drove me bananas. So I'm just not doing it. This is my channel. I can do what I like. I don't have to justify myself. I probably do, but I don't want to. So then the last thing is, of course, a setting spray. And this is the NYX Dewy Finish. I really didn't like it that much. I just wanted to use it up. But it's done. It is kaput. It is finished. So now I have moved on to the Pixie Glow Mist, which is quite nice. It seems to suit me. I much prefer it to the NYX one anyways. But that's it. That is everything that is in my project pan for the rest of this year. I will have my next one up in 3 months, so you can see if I have managed to pan any further ones. Probably not. I'm doing my best, but it does seem to take a while. But as it is, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 empties of makeup and bits and pieces. So actually I think that is, in my opinion, pretty darn good. Let me know how you guys are getting on with your own respective project pans. I'm always interested to see what you guys have to say. But that's it. That is the end of the video. Do please like, comment and subscribe. Do please share, because sharing is caring, unless of course it's an STD, in which case, you know, wrap it up. Don't be gross. Huge thank you to my Patreons. I beyond appreciate you guys. If nothing else, just having you guys in like the WhatsApp group and having our Zooms, etc. is just hugely helpful. Like, I get more out of this than I think you do. It's a very bad deal for you. But that's it. That's the end of the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.